Welcome to the 2020 Thirsty Awards, brought to you by The Download. I'm Emma Fife, here with my co-hosts, Jimmy Wong and Daniel Degon Gonzalez.
The Thirsties are a celebration of everything that got us hot, bothered, and otherwise aroused in the world of gaming.
But this year's ceremony is a little different due to the ongoing COVID-19 pandemic. For safety reasons, we've moved the festivities from their traditional home at Madison Square Garden to right here in the Download studio. But we've still got one steamy show lined up for you.
That's right, I love the Garden. Now, Emma, let's start with our first Thirsty Award for Best Ship.
From romantic rivals to haters turned lovers, these are the hypothetical hookups that launched 1,000 fanfics this year. And the nominees are Aerith/Tifa, Final Fantasy VII Remake. Zagreus/Thanatos/Megara, Hades. Jessie/Everyone, Final Fantasy VII Remake.
The favorite.
And Tom Nook/Bells, Animal Crossing New Horizons.
That's the strong one.
And the thirsty goes to
Oh my gosh.
Aerith/Tifa, Final Fantasy VII Remake.
Oh my goodness, this is the second nomination and first win for Aerith/Tifa.
It truly was a great year for these two women. Everyone is always arguing Aerith or Tifa for clout. And I say the two of them get together and run away.
Yeah, again, the pixelized version of themselves basically built the house, and the remake version brought it down. It was fantastic.
You really just
Absolutely.
love to see union.
Yes.
And we have it here today.
Yes, we do.
We definitely do. Okay. Our next category is all about swag, style, and all those sexy details that turn a daddy into a full-on zaddy. Here are your nominees for Zaddy of the Year. I obviously wasn't available. All right. Rampart in Apex Legends. Zhongli in Genshin Impact. Demeter from Hades. And Jessie from Final Fantasy VII Remake. And now, the thirsty goes to Zhongli from Genshin Impact!
Yes!
I'd love to see it.
This is Zhongli's first nomination and first win.
Zhongli is a new character, relatively new, introduced to Genshin Impact and really exploded on the scene with that beautiful coat, his sick moveset, and that fine Bishonen haircut.
You know what, Emma? I would let him do all of those things to me any day of the week.
That's right, 2D boys turning 3D boys into 2D boys. It's amazing to see him take home the win he deserved.
Absolutely. All right. Thick booties, rippling abs, and swole arms. The games of 2020 certainly served up plenty of next-gen features for us to enjoy.
Wow.
These are the assets that just wouldn't quit in 2020. The nominees for Best Asset are Jin's butt, Ghost of Tsushima. Abby's arms, The Last of Us Part 2. Phoenix's eyes, Valorant. And Jessie, Final Fantasy VII Remake. And the winner is Jin's butt from Ghost of Tsushima.
Yes! This is the first nomination and the first win for Jin's butt. So clap those cheeks together, everyone. Look at that thing go!
Yes, I'm definitely laughing a lot, so my cheeks are moving, Jimmy.
Yes.
Man, again, Jin's booty, again, back and forth, you could see it. Sony going up huge with Ghost of Tsushima this year.
Truthfully, Ghost of Tsushima is a cinematic masterpiece inspired by the films of Akira Kurosawa, and I think that Kurosawa would be proud of the rendering on that booty.
Yes.
Fruity, booty, vicious. That booty delicious.
Yes.
From their cold, dark hearts to their hot looks, no one got us thirstier this year than the video game villains of 2020. And unlike the real-life villains who turned our year into a dumpster fire, these virtual baddies can step in our throats anytime they want. Pathetic. The nominees for Sexiest Villain are Megara from Hades, Sephiroth from the Final Fantasy VII Remake, Tom Nook, Animal Crossing New Horizons, and Jessie, Final Fantasy VII Remake. And the Sexiest Villain of the Year is Meg from Hades.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Here
yes.
now to accept her award, please give a very warm welcome to Avalon Penrose, the voice herself.
My name is Avalon, and I am so incredibly honored to accept this Thirsty for Sexiest Villain on behalf of Meg. She would be humbled by this achievement, and I think she'd have a few words to say herself, such as, literally, who else did you think was going to win this award? Like, really? Is anyone surprised?
Truly, no one is surprised. Quite honestly, it was the only logical choice. Now, before we close out the show, it's time for a very special award for a very special character. In 1999, a silver-haired, leather-clad bad boy walked through the flames of Nibelheim and sparked a fire in our special parts. Over the next 23 years, through more than 24 games, his steely glare has made us weak in the knees. From Final Fantasy VII to Advent Children to Kingdom Hearts to Theater Rhythm Final Fantasy Curtain Call, he's had more glow-ups than Madonna, but he's always remained his evil self. And though he may have only joined Smash Brothers this year, he's always been our ultimate smash. Which is why the first ever Lifetime Thirsty Achievement Award goes to Sephiroth.
Oh, yes.
Yes, Sephiroth, of course. And he's even taped an acceptance speech for us. Sephiroth?
This pitiful bauble is nothing to me, for soon I will merge with all lifetimes, all achievements. I will cease to exist as I am now, only to be reborn as a god to rule over every soul. Tell me what it is you thirst for most, so I may have the pleasure of taking it from you. My own thirst shall be slaked by the power of Geostigma, the wisdom of the ancients, and the power of Genova, Mother, the source of my strength. I love you, Mom. Thanks for supporting me and cheering me on. Your little Sephi's gonna take the plan back from those worthless creatures he stole from you, I promise.
Right, yes. Thank you,
so much,
Sephiroth.
Thank you, Sephi.
That was
Thank you.
Had to
wonderful.
keep going. All right,
Wonderful
finally,
speech.
it's the moment you've all been thirsting for. In a year of isolation and loneliness that had so many of us yearning for intimacy and touch, these games gave us fantasy and desire. They helped us escape. They reminded us that we are alive by getting us all warmed up. The nominees for Thirstiest Game of the Year are Hades, Final Fantasy VII Remake, Genshin Impact, and Jessie.
Oh, I think she's got it.
And the winner of Thirstiest Game of the Year is Hades!
Oh, yes!
Oh, but of course, the game where the Greek gods are wearing less clothing, and that's a good thing.
Yes, this is the first nomination and first win for Hades from Supergiant Games, and honestly, extremely well-deserved. Character designer Gen Z out there really doing the gods' work by removing clothing from the gods.
That's right, and all over Twitter, people are bragging about how fast they're able to get this done in speed running, of course, so it doesn't matter if you take your time or you go very fast. Either way is great here for Hades. I'm glad that they have won.
If you want to stay thirsty, especially after a trip to Walmart, go home, play Hades, and see some good-looking bodies, everybody.
And enjoy the only game of the year, to my knowledge, where you can canonically have a threesome. That's it for the 2020 Thirsty Awards. Congratulations to all the winners and nominees. Thanks for tuning in. Check out more great moments on our YouTube at Watch VENN and watch the full episode on VENN.tv.